See if it'll actually work. This happens to me way too often. I don't know if it's because I'm using my phone or what the deal is. Well, it doesn't appear to be freezing. Wonder if I'll get anybody back. So I left my handmade one upstairs. It's a CRKT though. Yes, and I hope without freezing this time, Nick. You see that horrible? No, I haven't. Did it hit a building or? See if I can. Darn it. Helicopter crash, New York City. 6 people died. Wow. Oh, went into the water, huh? This is what I'm seeing. Six people killed after chopper. Family of 5 from Spain killed after helicopter crashes into Hudson River. Wow, that's crazy. No, I had not heard of that yet. Girl Regina, how you doing? Shoot. Yeah, back after looking at that. Nope, the helicopter pilot apparently just lost control. It was one of those tour helicopters, yeah. How is Regina today? Or Reha? Sorry, I was reading that all wrong. Reha. Oh. 1 degree away from 60. I love it. Now my phone's making all kinds of racket because I just restarted it. I'm glad to see that I can at least get on without it freezing and buffering. Starting to get worried that it was me for some reason. How much did it cost you to do the anno on the Spyderco? It was free, actually. Dan Kenman did it, and he just wanted the experience at the time. You can actually see it being annoed on his channel if you type in Yo Jumbo anodization. It should pop up. So basically, I ended up with this for the price of old Microtech Socom Mini. I traded that for this with plain titanium. That's awesome, Mick. Can't beat Kevin. Oh, it is wicked. This doesn't do it any justice at all. It's way more purple in real life. Can't get it to do it on the camera. Same with the shipwreck I did. It looks way better in the hand, yes. Looked pretty good on camera too, though, Mick. You did a really good job on that. Outstanding. I don't know if it came through on the other live I was just doing, but thank you again for tagging me in that giveaway. That's awesome. I didn't know what kind of numbers I'd get going on at this time. This will be my first Instagram one that I've ever participated in. Excuse me. Henry G, you found us. This is the live with less buffering. For sure. Oh, I know, me too, Mick. Instagram is confusing as heck. Same thing with Discord. A lot of people figured out their pocket check things, but I don't know. I'm just not very good with technology. Discord is terrible. I try every once in a while. I get invited and I'll go in and check it out, but I read all the comments I can and leave likes. No, it is for me too, Mick. This whole YouTube thing is fairly new to me within the last couple of 3 years. I haven't figured out a whole lot. It seems like they gave way too many options or something. You managed to score one of the blooms that Aries just put out? Well, Aries and... Oh God, I'm terrible with this. I can't remember who his OEM was. I want to say Kubi, but... I want to do a video of some of the giveaways I've won in the past and just share people's content. That's what I thought, Kubi. I didn't want to say it to sound dumb. Be wrong. One of these days I'll have to break down and buy an Aries. I'd rather get one right from him, though. Yeah, I know how you feel there. Oh, thank you, Chair Bear. Yes, I should have restarted it sooner. I didn't realize I was buffering that badly. I love it. I got to go on tonight, and the old ladies at bingo. Yeah, I think everybody thought it was their phone, but no, it was me. Well, this thing opens so much better. I had to get in there and bend the liner over a little bit because I had a little bit of lock rock up and down here when I. That's gone. And the detent ball. Bingo can be fun. I've never really played it, but I get confused real easy. It'd probably be a little much looking at all those numbers. My wife's a pro. She can play all kinds of cards at once. Dwayne Letterman. I don't think there's any way to say your name without some excitement, Dwayne. What kind of prizes do you win at bingo? Money. I guess the grand prize today is around $400 for the big one. Then you can win like $20 ones while they're playing throughout the night. West Country, how are you? I never played bingo for money, but it sounds cool. Yeah, go to your local VFW or. I'm not sure what she's playing at today. Might be the Knights of Columbus or something like that, but it's. Oh, I'm doing great, West Country. Yes, you pay for each card. So, however many cards you want. Then I guess they have scratch off tickets they do the whole time while they're doing those. Well, thank you, West Country. This is pretty much the best of my collection sitting here in front of you. These are all my most expensive ones. Well, not all of them. That one's a 30. Yeah, this one's about a $35 one. Not bad for this one, though. I like it. I used to hang out at different types of clubs back in New York. We had Joker poker machines and we played a lot of spades. I'm not really a big people person, so I don't really go to bars, clubs. That's my big problem with going to the knife shows. It's just so many people. I know they're probably pretty nice, but something happens in my brain. It just makes me get a little bit dizzy. Especially in crowded areas. Kershaw. Got a rattly clip on it for some reason. Screws tight. Assisted, of course. But I like it. It's got all these are. If I can get it to focus here. The little K's all over the grip. It actually gives you a pretty good grip with the K's. Snaps out there pretty hard. I think the Kershaw Bel Air and Magna Cut was one of the best knives of last year. Yeah. The Bel Air I don't have. They're on my list. The Iridium, the Bel Air. I want the Launch. I mean, not Launch. I want the Lucha, the butterfly knife. This one got put through some hard work when I used to work. I'll have to keep an eye out, Mick. Well, thanks for stopping in, Neil McKenzie. Did I say hi to you? I'm sorry if I didn't. Snuck in there on me. I'll let you know if I see a good deal on it. Excellent. I got a birthday coming right up. I'll give you a double hello next time, Neil. That is one thing about Kershaw. They always do a captive pivot. Even on these Chinese ones. It's always a captive pivot. This TRM is a captive pivot. That's pretty cool. You'd think this great big Spyderco would be, but no. You got your 50th coming up in May 11th on Mother's Day. Nice. My wife's birthday is on May 9th. A little bit older than you, though. We'll be sending it tomorrow. Oh, awesome, Knuckle Busting Numbskull. You found me. He was actually born on Mother's Day. It's kind of cool when you're born on a holiday, I guess. I wouldn't want it to be Christmas though, because then your parents get out of it kind of cheap. They just buy you a couple more presents, throw it on top of everything you get for Christmas. No, I don't believe she was. But that was back in 1971, so I am not sure. Christmas Eve, yeah. There you go with the Christmas ones. Even Thanksgiving would be better than Christmas. My birthday's in July, so it spreads it out about half the year. You get your birthday the middle of the year and Christmas at the end of the year. She gets the combo gifts, yeah. I'm still impressed with the false shut action on this thing. It's not a guillotine, but hit that like button. Thank you, West Country. You should have seen the turkey knuckle busting numbskulls got around his place. My goodness. Maxilla. Nice Spidey I got there. Spideycoyo Jumbo. There you get a little more of the purple right here. Yeah, a live turkey. He was petting the darn thing. It was one of his pets. It's an attack turkey. It only likes him. You get a chance, go watch Knuckle Bustin' Numbskulls live today. Had a chicken in my yard about 2 months ago. This thing could step on a chicken. It's huge. I think it'd be pretty cool to pet a turkey, have it running around. Not to mention, if you like slingshots, he's got some cool designs he makes. He's the one that made this slingshot here. I'll hold on to it in a little bit. I walked out my back door and there was a chicken hanging out in my yard. Nice. Trying to think. I don't think we have any chickens around me. Not directly. 2 small yapping dogs moved in next door. That was Outstanding. How did it taste, Mick? Yes, Uncle Bus and Numbskull has a great live, always a nice place to be. Yes, he inspired me just to have open forum. We could talk about knives, we could talk about the weather, we could talk about anything except for politics and religion. She was a yummy chicken, huh? That's funny, Mick. It's the great people that come that make it great. Yeah, you help it along, Todd. You're a pretty cool guy yourself. Amazing craftsman. Robert Willoughby, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. When I was young, my grandmother came in the basement and she had a sack in her hand. It was our turkey for Thanksgiving. Was it still gobbling or she just killed it? It was live. She put it over her knee and cracked his neck. Oh my goodness. uh, Mick Ranger grew up that day, seeing that turkey get its neck broken. Ah, that's why she brought it in. She could pluck the feathers. She's an old Italian hardcore lady. Nice. I don't know what race I am. Don't think I'm Italian. I have blonde hair. Will you shut up? Yeah? You want to do that? That's what I have to put up with. Oops. This said didn't eat Thanksgiving turkey for a few years. Grandmother scarred you for life. Vic's Blades, how are you? Nice to see ya. You have a little terrier that does that too. It was brutal because we played with it for about an hour. I had no clue she was going to do what she did. That's funny. I'll teach you to get chummy with your food. Blind Woo Fury. Better go feed the critters. Well, you have a good day, Knuckles. I am doing outstanding. At least my stream's not freezing every 10 seconds anymore. That up all wrong. I gotta get an ulti clip for this. Put it in there, put it on the other side. This would be a good right hand pocket dropper. I don't know why they always put the clip on that side. I guess if you're gonna put it on a belt. You never had a fixed blade? What do you think is the benefit? Well, strength for one. I mean, obviously there's no joint here to break, so you have a lot more strength. It can't fail when you pull it out. Oops. Unless you don't pull it out the right way. And when you pull it out, you got it out. It's when you're flicking a knife, you could fail it. Whoops. But I think the biggest thing is just overall strength. You can baton with them. Or baton them. I'm not much of a survivalist, so I can't tell you 100 reasons why they're better, but I know that's the main reason is because they don't fold, they're stronger. Points greatly appreciated. What do you for a first fixie? Well, that's a toughie. If you're looking for a smaller one, you know, something small like this, you get barely a 4-finger purchase. You got about a 3-inch blade. If you're looking for something like that, you can't go wrong with an Aries if you have the money. I have one really good fixie. Olive Knives Arbor. It's amazing. Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah, 7K. Yeah, what Mick Ranger said. That's an Aries design, the Bloom from Kubi. Oh, sweet. Plus, you're helping a member of the community. Now comes the real challenge, finding one in stock. I heard they sold out in like 3 seconds. I know everybody on YouTube wanted one. Yeah, for around 200-ish, or a little over two, you can have it handmade by Scott if you can get on the books. You just have to be patient if you're going to have him make it. Not that he's slow, it just takes time. I got a couple of fixies besides that one. I got this Game Stalker. Oops. Bought this a long time ago when I was a lot younger. 11 p.m. here, so off to bed in a bit. You all have a great time. See you soon. Well, you have a good night, West Country. Representing England up in here. And I've got this hunter here. From Timberwolf. I mean, these are probably in the $50 price range. I really don't need another fixie because the Olive Knives Arbor is amazing, but would like a custom Aries. Yeah, like I said, I think everybody wants a custom Aries. I do have another one. It's just upstairs in my office room. It was made out of a file. I will check them out right after. Oops. Let me get a pen and paper here. Is it just like olive knives? There, I got it written down. I'll go check that out after. Before I shut everything down. Oh, thank you. I guess I'll go there now. If you're going to make it that easy. Oh, I don't want to subscribe yet. I'm just looking. Oh, isn't this thing being fun? Not even a paid sponsor. Well, maybe it will be after this. Can't seem to. I don't know if it's just taking a while for it to come up. I'm at Olive Knives. That is so weird. Come on, you can do it. Now I think I'm taxing it too much. Well, there's the arbor. Very nice. Very cool. None for now. How are you? You're a mod. The folder is called the Lenta. I didn't look at the folders. I just looked at the fixed blade just now. I'll go back. Now it's on my tablet. Well, we're all just doing great in here. None for now. Oh. Yeah, pretty soon here, I'm going to be sending this to Jimmy Crow. So he can work his magic on it. I think I have my Kaiser October in the mailbox. Really? I'm trying to remember the October. I remember it when it came out. There are just so many knives out there now. So many good knives. Nice from BEEDC. Well, that was nice of him. Oh, you're selling it for a good deal? Outstanding. Ordered it Monday. It's in Fort Wayne. I'm 30 minutes from there. Usually no shenanigans once it gets to Fort Wayne. Heck, if it's that close, why didn't you just bring it over? Yeah, when I buy my next knife, it'll probably be often somebody selling one. Or often Blade Binge. Something like that. I've almost got the October a few times. I was born in October. Nice. They don't make a July. Blade Binge is awesome. I like to buy from the homies. Blind Fury is a paid sponsor. Just kidding. Said a trade on Blade Binge. It went great. That's good to know. A lot of times you go to do something on there and you don't know how it's going to end up. Thinking I'll probably get a Mr. Eddie knife soon. Awesome. Mr. Eddie does great things. Marines and Army Mom. Hello. Welcome, welcome. You traded a Flightanium arcade for a Chavez 229. I like the arcade. I like Shark Lock. But I also like I like Chavez too. I've never had one, but I've always wanted one. The kickstop looks pretty neat. Well, that's awesome as long as everybody was happy. I always think what's this guy smoking when someone is selling an available knife at cost or more. I'm always surfing Blade Binge. I know. I don't understand why people think they can jack up the prices just because they bought 2 or 3 of them. I have another arcade that I modded. Nice. I don't have any duplicates yet. And you will love that. McRanger hard to put my 229 down. Someday I get to try a Chavez. I don't know if I'll ever own one, but hopefully I'll get to try one. available knife I get, but sometimes I'm like, I can get a new one for that. Exactly. Got to factor in shipping, I guess, but I want to get scales for it already. That would be only buy on Blade Binge if the deal is right. Makes sense. I don't look much on there. I have a very limited income. Yeah, I like to mod mine too. Like this one. I modded this one with original goat scales and backspacer. The best deals on there are mid-range or budget ones. Honestly, I'm liking the budget knives more than the high-quality ones lately. That's me. I do too. I have to save up for a few months before I buy a knife. Yes. Oh, when I saw the Demko, I had to have it. Had to. But it was so skinny with those Grivery scales on it. That's why I went with a fat aluminum. Gave it a little bit of width to it. You don't see these pins up here like you do on the Grivery scales. Just the 3 screw holes. It does look a little odd with that sunk in there, but makes it flush across there. Don't see anything. Now I just gotta get the lynch clip. You know, I think it did. It definitely made the sound a little better. We can put it aside until I see something I want. That's a good way to do it, Mick. This is the time of year I get a lot. My wife gets a big bonus in tax returns. After that, it's Cecil. That's awesome. I try, but then I end up needing the money, so I spend it on something else. You get a little bit saved, and then something pops up, life pops up, but I'll get there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind waiting, knowing that every week it was building up, and you got a pretty much set time. I don't touch my knife money. That's why I don't sell my knives, because once they're turned into money, I don't know if I'll get them back. $500 put aside right now. Awesome. If I had $100, I'd probably buy a Freya and a Warhog. I think you could get both for just about 100. Yep, the knives I have are from saving for something better, but I'd see a deal and be like, well, this has been on my list too. Plus, my birthday is coming, so that more knife money. That might happen. I do have a birthday coming up. Oh, never made it to 60. The temperature already dropped down to 54. I refuse to do that. None for now. I set my eye on one thing, and that's what I get. Knuckles, you're back. I wish I had that one. It's in July. My birthday is in July. Coming up, but not here yet. My wife's will be in May. That'll be... We're turning 54 this year. Me and her are the same age. Oh, weight on this thing. Crazy heavy. Can't even feel the transfer right there. Feels like one solid piece when you got it open. Guess there's a reason they've been in business all these years. Wow, it's been an hour already. Amazing. I once took that buck to school in 3rd grade, my stepdad's. Thank God it was different times. Absolutely. Get caught with a knife nowadays, oh my Lord. I don't think I had any knives when I was in the 3rd grade, but I think my mother had one to give to me as soon as I was 10. But I didn't have it yet. My grandfather had bought me a knife for when I turned 10, so I couldn't wait to turn 10. Turned 10, got the knife. It was pretty cool. I still have it. Was a Western leather stacked handle. Little tiny thing. My grandfather always swore you didn't need much more than that to skin a deer, so yeah, arrested and expelled. I'm 43 this year, so it was 89 or 90. Yeah, I was 10 when I got my first knife. Well, you were cutting it close for those times right then. 89 or 90, I was just graduating high school. Brian Kerr, how are you? Yeah, between 89 and 90, I finished high school and went to welding school for 6 months, got out. So I graduated twice in the same year. At that time, I wish there had been more opportunities for welders that were needed on the ground. Every welding job I found wanted me on 50 feet above the concrete, and I am scared to death of heights. Brand new American, welcome back. What are you doing? Dog come up here already. Licking away. Hard to believe in 99 I joined the Army, 17 years old. Seems like forever ago, and only yesterday. Nope, I never did the service thing. Yeah, I graduated when I was 17 too. Hey. Everybody else in my class was 18. I wish I had gotten my welding shirt they offered me when I was a stagehand. Yeah, I got state certified and everything from the school. I found one place that wasn't too bad, but they wanted you to weld over water because it was at Bath Iron Works. There was some inside jobs, but they wanted you welding outside on the edge of the ship. That was a bit crazy for me. Not to mention, there's still heights inside the ship. I even passed their test, but once they showed me what I'd be doing, I just couldn't do it. I'd be hanging on for dear life with both hands. It's a good skill to have. I'd have to practice if I wanted to get back into it. Hopefully, it's like riding a bike. You start coming back to you as you start doing it. It's been over 30 years. I worked for ABC TV. They were offering to send me to a program to get my certification, but I was working 800 hours a week at the time. Well, that's a lot of hours. Damn. I am in local one, but we did all the TV stuff for ABC, so they paid us. Oh. That's a lot of hours. I don't think I've ever put in 100 hours in a week. Good grief. I've had upwards of 70, 75 hours, stuff like that, but 7 a.m. and was on the clock until Saturday at 3. Wow. I gotta run. 2-year-olds throwing a fit. Well, you have a good night, none for now. Hopefully your 2-year-old doesn't scream for too long. Kane Miranda, hi. How are you? Up to 20 likes. Woohoo! Yeah, I looked a few times on YouTube just to make sure nobody was on when I came on. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. Not that I'm taking that many people away from them, but typically I like to be in their chat rooms too. I just started watching the series of The Last of Us. I don't know if anybody watched that. It's pretty crazy. It's like a step above zombies. Kind of gives you a Walking Dead vibe as you're going through it. I'm playing the game too, and they coincide pretty close. It's kind of weird. I'll play it on the game, and then I'll actually see it live action right after. Can't believe the kind of how they make the games nowadays. My word. This guy, how you doing, bud? I'm doing good. Doing pretty good. Got the house to myself for a couple hours. It's always good. It's me and the dog. Oh crap. Wow, it's almost 6:30. Lost track of time. Just got a few minutes to waste on running through, giving people a thumbs up. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, guy. Not a whole lot going on here. I agree, Rando American. We could turn that into a channel. See who can take the biggest bong rip. I pretty much stick to smoking a bowl, though. Hey, bud. Ah, for guy. Poker, how you doing? Nice to see you. I am doing great. Just hanging out with my cleaver. My Coolina. Got a little bit of a rust spot right there. Anybody have any clues on a good way to take off rust on a kitchen knife? I don't know if vegetable oil would do any good. Either that or I guess I could use regular oil and then wash it off. Wicked wax, yeah. That or some Yucco wax. Mad wax. Got to get some of that mad wax anyway. I don't really have any micarta to spread it on, but it looks like it did pretty good on the blades anyway, keeping them nice and dry. Kenman's coming on pretty cool, pretty soon here. Where's that Rob? Uh, 414. Grumpy Grunt is going live as well. Okay. Well, why don't we all head over there? I'll get off in here so I can get some supper. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Thank you for the live. Always fun chatting with you and others here. Well, thank you, Blind Blue. I appreciate it, and we'll see you the next time. See you later, Brand New American.